I prayed for many months, maybe up to a year, in the restroom with the door locked. In my mind was about Muslim people who destroyed the Twin Towers. If anything I knew, it was very negative information about Islam. I was traveling through Eastern European countries in 2022, right after I retired from work, so I was not working, and I wanted to enjoy life, enjoy as a tourist, my free time. The first time I really noticed the mosque, it was doing selfies, the beautiful mosque. And then a few times I heard the call of prayer, and after many call of prayers, I realized that they were calling for people to come and pray inside the mosque. Alaikum salam.
How are you?
Doing good. After many prayers, I became brave enough to walk inside and see what was happening. So I saw them praying. I was standing back. I didn't know how to be part of them, so I just went in the back and I just observed. And I noticed there were peaceful people praying, prostrating on the carpet, and spending a few moments several times a day. I saw people sharing information about Islam. I waited. It was after the last prayer of the night, and I saw someone with a badge. She was talking to someone. She had the veil. I knew she was the one who was, if anybody was going to give the information, was going to be her. She told me about Islam. She told me about heaven, which honestly, I thought to myself, heaven is something I don't deserve, so I don't want to talk about heaven. Then she mentioned something about Prophet Muhammad being someone who was loved, trusted, chosen by God. He was a good person, and that kind of opened a little more my desire to learn more about Islam. And I said, okay, next question is not going to be possible for her to persuade my knowledge. And my next question was, why do they force you to wear the veil? And again, she gave me a beautiful answer. She said, nobody forces me to wear it. I wear it because of obedience to Allah. And she did it in a beautiful answer and holding her heart. And I said, wow, that's very honest. I believed it. I didn't believe that she was forced because she told me she did because she wanted. And then she tells me Virgin Mary is also respected and loved by the Muslims. And that even opened more my desire to feel more at home, or being welcome to my knowledge about religion. And she even pointed, oh, there's a chapter on the Quran that talks about Virgin Mary, chapter 19. And she even pointed at the front and center of the mosque, and her name is written there. And it felt good to be recognized of whatever I belonged. She knew that I was very negative, set mind against Islam. I asked her, I want to be a good person like Prophet Muhammad. And she questioned, like, did I hear right? By her looks, is that I knew she was startled. She didn't believe what she was hearing. And I said the second time, I want to be like Prophet Muhammad. And she, this time, is like a little more attentive to my request. And then I said the third time, I want to be a good person like Prophet Muhammad. And then she said, simple, you believe in one God, believe on angels, believe on all the messengers, and the message, and divine fate, and I'm like, I have no problem. She tells me, say this in Arabic. I repeat it after her. As soon as I say, she says, welcome, you're a Muslim. That's simple. That not happened that one day. Probably be traveling other countries, just taking pictures and enjoying life with no meaningful things. It was a very difficult moment for me to try to explain to my family. I went back to America with this in my mind being accepted as a Muslim, learning about how to be a practicing Muslim. I went to California. I prayed for many months, maybe up to a year, in the restroom with the door locked. I was hiding, I didn't want to tell them. I was afraid of their reaction because the information that I knew of Muslims was the same they knew, very negative. So I didn't want to tell them because I didn't want them to be worried about me missing or being on the wrong path. It's been over 3 years and I'm still, none of my family. I have 5 children, my wife or any of my siblings are Muslims. I'm the only one. If anybody in the family knows that I'm a Muslim, they might question and they might worry that I may be lost on the wrong path. Many of my relatives are really, really concerned about that I'm lost somehow, lost my path. I hope they can see one day that I'm very happy, that I'm a better person as a Muslim than I was before. And I hope they will at least be in peace for me, and hopefully one day they might also become Muslims.